got no felony.
Get in the car.
No help.
Stop. Get in there.
Well, y'all hurting me.
Get in the
car. Well, y'all hurting me.
Officers then call for leg restraints to hold Hayes back.
Help me. Help.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new video. Get on Amazon. Get that Desire Nutrition pre-workout. Get that pump, focus, and energy. Then after that, you're going to have to recover. Get those electrolytes. Get that recovery, refuel, replenish. That's in stock on Amazon right now. You already know what to do. Get on that. Let's get into the video.
No felony.
Get in the car.
No help.
Stop. Get in there.
Well, y'all hurting me.
Get in the
car.
A Texas man is now suing the city of Dallas and multiple of its police officers after this incident, when authorities wrongfully arrested him after he was confused with a domestic violence suspect.
I got 4 kids, man. I got 4 kids at the house, man.
Instead, the single father of 4 was just on the way to pick up French toast and bacon for his children's breakfast.
Y'all in big trouble, bro. Y'all don't even understand. Y'all in big trouble.
Go for it. I don't care.
Y'all in big trouble.
You are under arrest.
Y'all are in big trouble.
In a grid.
Y'all are in big trouble.
The arrest dates back to October 16th, 2021, when a now 27-year-old Sylvester Hayes was pulled over in Dallas.
Okay, well, what's your information? That's it. That's all.
All right, so this guy was pulled over. Sylvester was pulled over basically for a mistaken identity. Now, is this something that can happen in law enforcement? Yeah, this can happen. How it escalated to what we just saw, that's what I'm more interested in. Like, how did it escalate to that? Because, depending on how the name is spelled or I didn't watch the whole video, but depending on how things are spelled, how, Social Security, all that different stuff, whatever's reported, how they make this mistake, because this mistake is possible. People have the same name. You think that you're the only one, you're the only John Smith in the whole world, that's black or that's white or that drives a Honda or whatever he's driving. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of things that they could have done to come to a conclusion that this is not him. They chose to do whatever they did, but let's see why.
Damn, I'm finna go get something for my baby, something to eat.
Okay, hey, if you're good, sir, you're good.
Body camera video shows officers look over his driver's license and mistake his name for a wanted DV suspect.
Yeah.
According to a lawsuit filed by Hayes, his first name is spelled Sylvester. He argues investigators were searching for another Sylvester Hayes, one who spells his first name Sylvester.
Okay, that's an honest mistake to me. I mean, the spelling is misspelled. Not misspelled, but it's different. Still says the same thing, but it's different. So if they would have caught that, if they would have had 2 different police officers look over that instead of just giving the license to that girl, to the female officer, and she just saying, yeah, that's it. Take a second look. Get another officer there. Go there and say, but this is spelt different. What else, though? There's got to be some other things. Okay, the driver's license is different. The plate that the car that he drives is different. There's a bunch of different things that they could have done to make sure that this guy wasn't the guy. You have to make sure that the guy isn't the guy, or that he is. We want to make sure that we're arresting the right person. And this is over a DV thing. So they're already in the wrong. The officers are already in the wrong. What could you do as the person that's in this situation? Because look, let's be honest, man. It didn't have to go the way it went. It could have went a lot smoother. He still could have sued for whatever he wanted to sue for. But he decided to do this.
YLVESTER.
Come on, step up on me. I'll explain it to you.
I didn't give you permission to do that.
I know. Step
I didn't
out.
give you permission to
I'll
do that.
explain everything.
No, sir. Tell me why.
I'll explain everything.
No, I didn't get about the car. You didn't give me permission. I didn't give you permission to open the car. None of that.
Right now, you are being detained. Come on and step out.
Hey, yeah, I'm sorry.
Come on and step out. Come on.
Son, let me calm my people. Come on.
Come on and step out, bro. Come on and step out. Come on and step out.
So I understand why cops, why they do this. He's asking for an explanation, and he's like, I'll explain to you when you step out. I'll get everything, because they want to put him in cuffs first. They want to put him in cuffs and get him detained first. He's already said that he's detained, so he wants to detain him first, and then he'll explain to him why he's detained. Whether that's the right thing to do. Look, you already got this other car in front. You just pulled an undercover cop just pulled up in front and blocked him. I believe you took the keys out, but for their safety, they want to get the guy in cuffs before they start explaining why they're doing it. So I do get that. And I can understand why he would be upset as a driver, Sylvester. I can understand why he would be upset, is because he wants to know, why am I being put in cuffs? But look, all I'm saying is, if it were me, I would just do what the officer told me to do, because now things are going to get complicated. You guys already seen in the beginning, it starts to get complicated.
You're going to get tased. Come on and step out. Come on and step out, bro. Come on and step out. Come on and step out. Come on and step out.
No.
Step out.
Another thing I don't understand is why cops, like I've said this in other videos, I don't know their policy, why they threaten to tase people just because they're not doing what they asked them to do. Why do you tase somebody just because they're not being compliant? They're not being assaultive to you. There's no pre-assaultive indicators right here that I can see. He's not balling up his fist. He's not trying to strike him. So why threaten to tase him? No, you need to get him out. That's all you need to do. If you want him to come out and he's not doing it, he's not doing what you want him to do, then it's your job to get him out. You don't tase him just because he's not doing what you want him to do.
Man, hold on, bro.
Come on and step out.
Body camera video shows the moment first responders realized Hayes is armed with a gun. They later determined the weapon was legally registered in his name.
What are y'all? Come on, y'all pulling on me for what?
That's another thing I have an issue with, and I do want to talk about that in another video, but I'll talk about it here for a little bit. If you get pulled over by the police, the first thing you should do, even though you're legally armed, you're legally allowed to carry this weapon, you should let them know that you have a weapon. Just for your safety, not for theirs, for your own protection. You're the one that's lawfully carrying. I want to let the officer know, listen, I am armed. I do have a weapon on me. Boom. Just get that out the way right there. Before you even do anything, keep your hands, on the steering wheel, whatever you got to do, and let that officer know, I have a weapon on me. Okay, cool. Some officers are cool. Some officers are cool about that. You don't pull yours out, I won't pull mine out. And as simple as that. Letting them find out by doing this, them getting hands on you, you're not stepping out the car. Now they find out you got a gun. That escalates. Now the police officers are escalated even more because you didn't tell them that you had a gun. You don't have to. I'm not saying that you have to tell them that because you're legally allowed to have it, but you're actively not doing what they tell you to do. And then they see you have a gun. So it's like they don't know it's registered to you. You know what I'm saying? But this makes things escalate more.
Come on, my mom. Hold on. Y'all, I didn't give y'all permission. I didn't give y'all permission. Bro, that's my phone, bro. Hold on. Bro, hold on. Hey, bro, come get. Bro, this is my gun. Bro, this is my, bro, my.
Things then become violent as officers attempt to take Hayes into custody.
Bro, my, bro, what the
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop.
my neck. You got some foot on my neck. Bro. Y'all got some foot on my neck, bro. What the y'all doing, bro?
Stop.
Bro,
Stop.
what happened? Bro, what am I being detained for, man?
Hit the gun. No, that's the flip-flop.
If you let us tell you, we'll tell you. Shut up.
Right now. What am I being detained for, man? Y'all don't even know y'all right now, bro. Bro, what are y'all, bro? Bro, help!
I mean, why are you screaming like that, man? Why are you, come on, man. Like, I get it, man. They're unlawfully detaining you. I understand that. But did you put yourself in that position? Did you do that? Did you let it get to that point? Let's not act like you don't have any control over what's going on. Let's not act like that, fellas. That's why I wanted to make this video for educational purposes on how you should be reacting to law enforcement when they're in the wrong. Because it ain't wise for you to escalate it. There's more of them than you. You are going to lose. You can win in court, though. But in this case, on the streets, you're going to lose. Your best bet is to fight them in court for wrongfully identifying you. That's all you got to do. You don't have to go through all this because this could have got a lot worse.
Y'all hurting me, man. Y'all hurting me. What do you want to do? Y'all hurting me. Y'all hurting me. Y'all hurting me, man. Bro. No, I'm not, man. Bro, look at y'all. Bro, what are y'all doing? Bro. Help. 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 They hurting me.
Who's going to help you? Why are you screaming help?
Continues. Hayes can be heard screaming while officers push him into the side of a car.
Delta 772. If the other 70s aren't worked out with us, 7-3, put them out with us. Put
Still screaming.
84 out with us as well. And start us on record, please.
I don't know, fellas.
Get in the car.
Bro, help.
Stop. Get in there.
Bro, y'all hurting me.
Get in there.
Bro, y'all hurting me.
Officers then call for leg restraints to hold Hayes back.
Help me. Help.
You're already in cuffs, brother. You already in cuffs, my boy. There ain't nobody coming to help you. Why are you screaming help? Why ain't you just get in the car? You've already lost. There's nothing else that you can do. Your hands are cuffed. It's over for you. They won this battle and you still trying to fight them off. This is what I don't understand. I don't get this. This doesn't make sense. And there's nothing you could say to make this make sense for what he's doing now. The officers were in the wrong the first time. They made the mistake. The initial mistake was on them. Now everything else is on you.
Stop.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account.
6
Bro, I don't have
officers.
Yeah. out.
Bro, I don't have anything,
It's
bro.
on the floorboard of the front passenger.
Bro, I
Hold it
don't.
up.
That is my gun.
Hands down.
It is not my gun. Bro, you are pressing my precious
Then
pocket. Stop.
Bro.
You're getting this because you're acting this way.
My
This is 100%, and I'm not your. Okay?
Bro, y'all
This
hurting
is
me,
you
bro.
acting
You
this way.
touching my body weight, man. Bro.
Stop.
Bro, you a
I know.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you're acting stupid.
Y'all don't even understand. Y'all in big trouble.
Go for it. I don't care.
Y'all in big trouble. You are under arrest. Oh, y'all in big trouble. You guys.
Are you good?
Y'all are in big trouble. Get him up.
You good?
Y'all are in big trouble. Ready? 1, 2, 3, up. Y'all are in big trouble, man. Y'all are in big. I can't even get up, man. My what? Damn, you a black man. You gonna let them do this? You gonna let them do me something? Damn, man. Do you see how they doing me though? Do you see how they? Ah.
You hear him talking about, hey, you a black man and you doing this to me? What are you? You're doing this to yourself. You're making all this happen. All you had to do was get out of the car, let them put handcuffs on you, sit you in the back of the car, for them to find out that you were the wrong guy. Then you could sue them for violating your rights. I don't know. I don't.
Scoot back. Watch your foot. Watch your feet.
What the fuck?
With multiple officers responding to this scene, these same moments were caught on several body camera recordings.
Leg restraint. Leg restraint. I'm not gonna listen.
All right, so I'm not gonna get into all the different body cam footage that they got from the 7 police officers that showed up. I mean, I don't really need to see all that. And I didn't even look up of what he sued for. I'm pretty sure it's having to do with unlawful detention and most likely for violating his civil rights, 4th Amendment, probably for illegal searches and seizures. And yeah, because they ended up having to seize his vehicle, seize his property, all that stuff. He was arrested. But look, here's the thing. This is what I want to get to, and this is what Black Lives Matter. This is what they weren't doing. They were getting all these donations and doing and publicly showing all these videos and stuff like that, but they weren't doing anything to fix the problems of what's going on. How do you fix the problems with law enforcement and men and women interacting in law enforcement? And in this case, this was a black man. So my problem with this is was the cops made a mistake. They made the mistake. You wrongfully identified someone that was not him. What could they have done to fix this? You could look up social security number. You could look up the spell. The number one thing is look at the spelling of the name. Is the spelling right? The address that's attached to that name, is that correct? Does this person have tattoos? Is this person black? Is this person white? Is this person Hispanic? Is what car does that person drive? What plate is it registered under? What woman reported the DV? Who reported this? There's a number of things that they could have done to make sure that he was the person or was not the person. Okay, they didn't do that. Fine. What's next here? They're going to get him out the car. Your job as the person that's wrongfully identified is to comply. That's all you have to do is comply. Because now your face is not going to get pushed on the ground. You're not going to be fighting with law enforcement that has weapons. You have a weapon as well. That's the first thing I think that you should have done. You don't have to do that. I'm not saying that you have to do that. If you are lawfully armed with a weapon, you do not have to tell them that you have it. Okay? All I'm saying is it's a good idea to let them know that I have a weapon on me. I have a permit for this weapon, whatever the laws are in Texas. basically I'm allowed to have it. It's registered to me. Okay, cool. We got that out the way. We're gonna have to detain you because we've identified you as whatever. Oh, well, that's not me. You know, I don't have any. I've never been in a domestic violence situation, whatever. All right, well, go ahead, do what you have to do. Do your job. But I'm not letting you search my car. I'm not saying that you can search my car. I'm not allowing you to do this. I'm not allowing you to do that. I never said that you could do this, because that's what eventually they're gonna do. They're gonna end up searching his car illegally, right? So Fourth Amendment, they violated that probably several times. Just by you complying, they're gonna violate these things already. You get what I'm saying? It didn't have to come down to him being face flat on the ground, him screaming at the top of his lungs, calling for help. Who was gonna help you with 7 officers on you? Ain't nobody. There's no need to be acting like that. The reason I made this video in particular is because it could have went a lot worse. You could have had one of them officers pop you by accident or something like that, or you could have had somebody mistake you for grabbing that gun and they just shoot you. Now you got those 4 kids that you went to go pick up breakfast for. Now they don't have a dad. Now you gone because you wanted to cause a scene. That's the type of stuff that don't make. That's what you guys are not thinking about when you're in these situations, is that how bad could this really get? And how bad could it get if I just do what they asked me to do? If I just put my hands behind my back and they cuff me, you know, what's the worst that can happen? What if I don't, try to kick and squirm and just throw my elbows and try to make things worse with 7 officers here? And I just sit in the back of the car and I just wait it out. And then I just fight them in court over it. What if I do that? Because they're not going to charge those officers for, putting him on the ground and cuffing him when he wouldn't get in the car. They might do something like that, but is it worth it? Getting those extra charges? Is that worth doing that? Going through that and the risk of you not coming home to your family because you wanted to prove a point? I just don't understand that. And that was my problems with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, is because they weren't teaching people how to interact with law enforcement. You should be if you want to help the community with law enforcement, show people how they should be acting when law enforcement arrives on the scene. When you get pulled over, how you should act. What's gonna I want to make sure that you get home safe and you don't get hurt, injured, killed over something, over a mistake, over a letter. Over 1 letter of a misspelled name. You did all that? All that had to go? I mean, I hope you got a lot of money for that, man. I hope it was worth it for him to go to jail and do all this and leave those kids behind, the 4 kids, whoever he was talking about. I hope it was all worth it. I don't think it's worth it. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments below if you guys think it's worth all that. I know everybody's gonna say the officers were wrong. They were definitely wrong. He was wrong as well, in my opinion. I think that could have went over real smoothly, man. And he still could have got what he wanted with less risk, But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and share the video. And appreciate y'all watching. See you in the next video. Peace.